Welcome back to Island Bike Life. Today's video is showcasing my efforts at the first enduro race of the season for the Island Cup Series. This is a grassroots series here on Vancouver Island with enduro, cross-country, and marathon races. The first race of the year was part of the Bear Mountain Bike Festival down island in Victoria. This year, enduros are split into 4 categories: elite, expert, intermediate, and beginners. I decided to take on the intermediate field for the season, and on this race went against 70 other men, and we had a great time.
Ready to go?
Right there,
The first stage was on Chainsaw and the newly built Little Bones Trail. There's a large jump section at the beginning of the trail, and after some practice laps, I decided I would be way quicker at race speed, taking the bypass rather than fumbling my way through the doubles.
Oops.
The stage turned out pretty good, and though I came off my line a couple of times and fell into some deep ruts, I ended up 12 seconds behind the race leader.
Right on the top.
Okay, no.
Thank you.
This is good. Everyone's kind of showing up a little bit.
Staggered
Yeah,
up.
it's a staggered start here. It's going to be all right.
Okay, 3 seconds.
All right, you ready?
Stage 2 and 4
Let's
were
go.
the same trail,
Good
so
luck.
I will get to those next. Stage 3 was on Flow Trail and was the longest of all of the 4 stages that I ran. It starts near the top of the village by the clubhouse and winds down through the golf course before the long road spur. From there, you cut back into the lower forest. I was pretty happy with most of this trail, but struggled with a few of the tighter turns on the upper section when I wasn't high enough on the outside, which sucked some time away. I ended up 18 seconds behind the leader on this stage and 51 seconds back overall at this stage of the race.
Right on.
Oh, I'm glad we didn't have to cover this.
Yeah. No good, mate.
For stage 2 and 4, we rode Marty's Trail. Each lap had a different timeout section to track the runs properly. The lower part of this was newly built just for this event and was really fun. The upper section was used last year, but like I said, everything under the second road crossing was new.
Run up!
It was super loose and dusty in the corners. It was interesting to see the runs side by side, so I thought I'd let you see them this way. It was interesting to see how I was ahead in different areas on each lap, and in the end, ended up coming out nearly at the same time. I made up a lot of time on the last lap on the leader, but in the end was still 1 minute and 2 seconds behind overall, and when it was all said and done at the end of the day, I secured 12th place for the first race of the season, which I'm pretty damn happy with.
Yeah.
Thanks again for tuning in. I really hope you liked this look at the first enduro race from the Island Cup Series this year down at Bear Mountain in Victoria, BC. There's more to come. There's 9 races total, so stay tuned for the rest of those races as the year goes on. If you like what I'm doing here, think about hitting the subscribe and the like button, leave me a comment down below, and come and find me on Instagram. And as always, thanks again for watching. Now let's go hit the trails.